The Brethren of Chaos podcast.
Hello and welcome to the next episode of the Brethren of Chaos podcast. We're in. It's me, Cal, Steve. Charles is back in the room.
Hello.
The return.
I went away for a week. I'm back now.
Yeah.
Yep.
We've had a couple of mad ones, haven't we?
Oh,
Steve?
yeah.
The one that's just come out was one of my favourites when we went on a bit of a ramble about technology and stuff.
That was really good.
That was
really good.
Pulled one out the bag.
Then we had our guest. We had Connor in to talk about some crazy British laws. And,
Some ramblings and laws.
and we definitely went down some tangents on that one.
Yeah.
So,
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that one.
Well, are you not going to tell the guests what happened to you and Connor afterwards?
Oh yeah. We'll give it a bit. So where we are, we're in like what would you call this? Like it's
Like a load of units.
it's units, but it's like there's a bit of a car park, but there's a guy who owns like a garage and he has loads of cars.
Wait, I don't know if it is him though. We don't want to.
No, but
we
he
don't-
owns it, and they're all his cars, aren't they? Around the corner.
Yeah.
So I've parked in those cars. Like I
I
don't
think it is a communal like parking.
Oh, it's like a car park.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like an actual car park, but I think it's just
Yeah.
you can just park there.
So I've parked. Well, anyway, I've parked in the car park, and then me and Connor have come in to do the podcast. Had a lovely time. Come out ready to go home. Well, great podcast, guys. And there's a full fucking, what was it, like
It was a massive.
a Nissan X-Trail or something mad like that,
yeah. Big like off-roader.
with a horse box on the back,
Oh, Jesus.
completely blocking my car in.
Like parked you in.
Yeah,
And it was raining. The weather was terrible, but the windows were down.
The
on
guy had his
car.
windows down,
So why would you have your windows down?
and so like you'd be inquisitive, wouldn't you? And you'd go and try and look in the car and be like, are the keys in there? Is the guy in there?
Yeah. What CDs does he have?
So you get
CDs.
anywhere near the car and the alarm goes off.
Like
and it goes off screaming.
Yeah, like it's enough to like turn your brain to mush if you stand there for too long.
So we're just like trying to work out. You rang your dad and we were like, how can we get...
Yeah,
We need to find out whose car this is.
Yeah. Nobody
not-
had like the number of the guy.
No.
We couldn't. Who we thought it could have been.
Yeah. We couldn't have been in his locker because his shutter was down.
Yeah.
And there was no lights on. So we're like, what the fuck are we going to do? We were debating pushing the whole horse box
Oh, Lord.
out of the way. I kept going on about, can I get my car through that gap? Can I get my car through that gap?
Yeah, this gap was very
Yeah.
small, very tight
So
squeeze.
how long were we there? We're probably there like half an hour.
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah.
And bear in mind, this is after a podcast where you're like, fuck me, I just want to go home.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
you-
want to go. It's getting late as well.
Yeah. The weather's not good.
No.
Mm.
So eventually we're like, okay, push the car. We can't push the big off-roader because the alarm will just start screaming at us again. So Connor starts trying the car that's parked next to me, and there's a little Fiesta parked next to me, and the door just opens,
Unlocked.
unlocked. So he
It was
climbs
fate.
inside,
Yeah.
climbs inside, takes the handbrake off, and we pushed out of the way. And then that gave me like, and you know, the gap I couldn't have got through. This gap was the size of my car.
Yeah, like the width
Yeah.
of Callum's car. Is it the width? Yeah.
Yeah.
Was like the size of the gap
Yeah.
I could get through.
Literally had to tuck my wing mirrors in to get through.
No way.
We just got through, and it
Yeah.
was like, fucking, let's go.
Such a bizarre. And like what you said, Charles, that setup there.
Oh, that's set up for murder completely.
It is, yeah, it's a trap.
Yeah, it's a complete trap, isn't it, when you think about it?
I'd like to think there's a guy, you know, in the distance, in a 3-story house with binoculars going, ha ha ha.
Yeah, just having
like,
a laugh.
watching. Like, he's done this to a few other people throughout the day already, and he's got his fourth
Yeah.
with his cup of tea and a coffee or whatever.
Watching the struggles.
Loving that.
Yeah, so we got out in the end.
Yeah,
but
yeah. It was all good in the end.
It was perfect. We should have vlogged it.
What do you mean?
We should have filmed it. The whole
Oh,
situation.
Yeah.
Oh, for the
yeah.
podcast.
Going about getting content. That was content.
That was perfect.
Gold.
Random, perfect content.
Just imagine it, guys, in your own head.
Yeah.
In the rain.
I think you can picture it, yeah.
And a
Like
loud scream.
full Jurassic Park.
There was a dinosaur, a T-Rex,
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
It was bad. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was mental though. And yeah, what a lovely anecdote to start the podcast with.
Yeah.
Well, we're going on to a different subject
We
now,
are,
aren't
yeah.
we?
So a couple of episodes ago, we spoke about. I think the last one you were on, Charles, didn't we? We said, let's have a go. Let's do it. Let's talk about space. Let's talk about deep space, outer space. What is there out there? What's beyond what we can see? What's happening out there? So Obviously, we missed it last week.
Yes.
Let's fucking go this week.
Yeah, well, I think it's good to have a speculation on this because we're not going to do a podcast where we do a lot of research and then we feed back about that research. I think we're just going to go off the basis of what we know in our small years on this earth.
Oh, that's it.
And then go in just to talk about how deep we think.
Yeah.
Deep space.
They're deep space.
We'll ask some questions like, and how can you do research on this? Because the experts don't know what there is.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
it's all speculation, isn't it?
Yeah, everything I looked at, exactly as you say, it's all speculation. It's all what they think.
Well, when I was looking as well, like, it's like there's so much of what they think as well.
Yeah.
Like, I was putting in YouTube little videos, and it just comes with, like, hundreds.
Yeah.
And it's all just, like what you said, like, theories and stuff. And it's like, which one do you focus in on? Which one do you look at?
Do you know what's the mad thing about all those videos are? It's like, 25 things about outer space to freak you out or to terrify you. Why should we be so scared? Why is that? Why should we be scared of the unknown?
Yeah, well, it's not like I'm gonna just like end up 30,000 light years away. Oh
Exactly.
shit, that's scary. I don't want to be here.
Exactly.
Floating in space. Oh, a black hole.
Fuck.
Yeah, man, it's mental. I think when you look about it and people are so always scared about it and deep space and whatnot, I'm not really scared of the unknown. Not really. Because it doesn't really frighten me. I don't think there is that... Sorry, we'll get into it. I don't think there is, like, crazy life forms that we've seen in fictionalized media out there that's going to come and fucking blow us up. I just don't think it's a possibility. And I don't think...
organs.
No, and I don't think Donald Trump was hiding anything in Area 51 or whatever, so...
Yeah.
So that's just me being bleak, but...
You don't think they were hiding anything in Area 51?
No, not. I mean,
crafts. Any spacecrafts?
Well, it came from the Roswell, didn't it? Which we could do we could do an episode on the Roswell incident.
Yeah, we could. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
But that's where it first like came to light, didn't it? They stored the found ship and the aliens from that crash in Area 51.
What is this? I don't know. I don't fuck all.
I think that's where it like the story of Area 51 came about.
Oh, okay.
From
Is it
what's his name?
speculative as well?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
What's the guy's name as well who worked there?
Oh, I don't know his name.
Bob Lazar. Is that a separate one? Is that after the Roswell incident?
He's like a big alien guy, isn't he?
He's the guy who allegedly worked in Area 51 and came out and spoke about the stuff that they had been doing.
Secrets.
Yeah.
He's a bit odd though, isn't he?
Yeah. They do say that his stories are very consistent though.
That's interesting. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
That's the thing.
That's where the research part comes into it. But truth is, I don't believe in that many conspiracy theories that much.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Not that I don't believe in it. It's just I don't take it into account as many other people. Where they do make a decision. I just sit there and I go, oh, that's conspiracy theory, and move on with my life.
Carry on.
Yeah.
Don't let it consume you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when I was like 12 and it was 2012 and you thought the world was going to end and you're like, yeah, that's in the Mayan calendar.
Yeah, they got it right.
Yeah. You're like on the 18th YouTube video about Mayans and you're like, fucking, to be fair, it could end.
Do you know, that's funny you bring like about the world ending, because I think that's a massive reason why the scientists are putting so much energy into searching for something out there, because everyone's just terrified the world's gonna end.
It could just... It's like, what's that film, Don't Look Up?
Yeah.
Just ends, doesn't it? The world just ends.
You see...
Well, I've just ruined the film for you.
Spoilers. Well, that's funny. After I watched Don't Look Up, spoilers again. Yeah. Do you know when they're at the end and they go and find the habitable planet with that fake Steve Jobs and fucking... what's her name? Oh, what's the actor's name?
Helen Mirren.
No.
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep, and then she gets beaten by like someone. Yeah. So they're looking for habitable planets, and I was like, fuck it, then I'll go and have a research to see if anything's true like that. And they basically said nah. But there are habitable planets out there. I think we did find a different Earth.
Well, I did some. I've got some. That's what my notes are on.
Oh, okay.
Habitable planets. Yeah, I like it because that's what people are searching for, and it's almost like, okay, you can find them, but they are all fucking so far away.
Shall we do it? Yeah. Let's start off with habitable planets, and we can get into.
Yeah, take us in, Steve.
Yeah. So the habitable planets, like they lie in the Goldilocks zone of like a star.
Okay.
So that is the habitable.
So that's where like it could sustain life.
Yeah.
So basically, in ours, it's like that. The Goldilocks zone is from Venus to Mars,
right?
And we're like right in the middle.
Yeah.
Earth is right in the middle, and it's like It's not too hot, not too cold. It's got the right like.
I get it now. Goldilocks.
yeah.
I didn't click onto it at first.
but like it's got like all the right everything, you know, to
sustain life.
Yeah. So then I think these scientists just look at all these fucking random stars.
Yeah.
And like try and find, because like the star systems where all the planets like what is it orbiting it are all like dead close. And it's like, you know, oh no, that's not there's no life can live there, that's not in that zone. And then there's like, you look at some systems and they're all dead far away and it's just fucking frozen and whatever.
Do they just write it off though? Because I mean, a big thing is, does it have water on it, doesn't it? And there's loads of talk about like Saturn's frozen crust or whatever and stuff like that. Do they just write stuff off like that?
Probably.
Yeah, just go, it's out, it's not out there, there's no point looking at it.
Yeah, I suppose it's like, because there's so many as well.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, where do you even look for this?
Exactly, yeah.
You just point the telescope in one bit.
Yeah.
And then you can go a bit, you can even, it's not just like the area, you can go depth, isn't it? You can like
go
look
past it, yeah.
Yeah, you could be looking at one system, oh, that's all right. And then go further and try and look at another system.
Yeah.
What's crazy about that is when you look through a telescope, it's like, that's not in real time, is it?
Oh, yeah, that's
like that's like, how many years ago was it?
Fucking light years ago.
Like, that's fucking crazy to me.
That is fucking crazy, that.
I've not got the IQ to actually comprehend that in my mind.
That's literally time travel, like shit, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
And what is it, so with telescopes, obviously the first person made a telescope and they just used it like on a boat. And then it eventually got to the point where it was like, let's just see how big we can make this thing and see how far we can look.
Yeah.
And then they were, let's put it up there as well.
Well, wasn't it Galileo? He was a big
telescope guy.
Telescope man, wasn't he? He had the big ones.
Yeah.
Telescope dork.
Yeah. He impressed the ladies with his telescopes.
Look at my telescope collection. They're like, this has been a shit day.
Yeah, but you think back then, probably that was like the shit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Big, massive telescope that can just like see into the heavens.
Like, every woman is like, oh, what shoes have you got? Like back then, it's like, oh, look at that telescope.
Yeah.
Oh, that's heavy, that.
Have you seen Galileo's telescope?
Belter. He had a massive one.
Well, so I took a few down, a few like habitable planets. So there's one called Tea Garden B.
Yeah.
Sounds nice. Sounds like a...
So how do they name these as well?
Oh, that's another I have no idea, but they're all just named. Some of them are just named like Elon Musk's son.
Yeah.
And then some of them
some of them are like TB2X or stuff, aren't they?
Like what and then this is like Tea Garden.
Yeah.
Like what's that? What? There's got to be something to do with
Tea
that.
Garden, like TEA.
TEE.
TEE Garden.
Even more weirder.
It must be abbreviated, right?
Yeah, probably.
It probably is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's strange, because they've got quite nice names, our planets in our solar system, haven't they? They just run out and start abbreviating
ours
planets.
are named after gods.
Yeah.
These are named after just letters.
Yeah.
Well, this Tea Garden, it's 12 light years away.
Okay.
So, what's the speed of light?
Break that down for me. Oh.
I don't know. I didn't take that number down, but it's quick, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very far away.
And then you've got... Well, I don't know what light years are, but I know that they're...
Yeah.
We established it's far.
Yeah. So it's like... The time it takes... Oh, I don't know. Someone Google what a light year...
Get your phone out.
Yeah. So it's like... So this one is 12 light years away, orbiting an inactive red dwarf star. And they say we could live on there if we get there. They're saying it's got water on. It's the same size as Earth. But the orbital period for a year is 5 days.
Oh, right, okay.
So it's going pretty quick.
Yeah. That's heavy. So what, a year instead of 365 days?
It's 5 days.
It's 5 days. Fucking hell, Christmas would be sick, wouldn't it? Every 5 days.
Less than a week away.
Yeah, less than a week away. Getting presents every week. Oh, fucking hell, I just brought you one.
I want to go back to Earth.
Yeah, going back to Earth. And it's the same size, did you say?
The same size, yeah.
See,
that's what they've calculated.
So, 1 light year is 6 trillion miles.
Oh, what? Okay, so wait, what we've established there is there's no point even comprehending light years.
No.
Fuck that off. Fuck that stuff.
See you later. But that being the same size, it's annoying. Like, you know when you move at like house and you want to upgrade, like if you got a 2-bedroom, you want a 3-bedroom next one. That's what I'd be like with this. If we're moving Earth, let's make it bigger.
Yeah,
more space.
Oh yeah, you don't want to be going to the same size one.
No.
Well, the next one, K272E.
Yeah.
Which is, like you said, bit of a strange name.
Star Wars character.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's orbiting an M-type star.
It's a droid.
Yeah, it's a droid.
Service droid.
This one is 2.2 Earth masses, so it's double the size. You got a lot of space there.
Perfect. En suite in that one. Hopefully.
Do you go for that one, Charles?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, twice the size.
Yeah, that's what we need at the minute. This growing population.
Bigger
People
battles.
would just take the piss though.
Bigger land. Just
More land.
claim
They
half
just
of it.
fill it up straight away.
Yeah.
They go, oh, we've got space here. Let's just fucking.
Let's build what? Turn it into
The
like China
population
and
just
India.
multiplies.
Just slums everywhere.
Yeah.
Just absorb all the land.
Well, this is a 24-day orbit year.
Okay.
So this
so
is a
Christmas
bit
every 24 days.
So it's just under just under a month. You've got Christmas.
24 days is
Yeah.
a year. Heavy.
So it's flying around. This one as well is tidal locked with the star.
Yeah. You say like 24 days a year in orbit wise though, but you know if we went there, we'd still just keep it.
Yeah. Do you think?
Yeah.
Just use our own watches.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know. I can't comprehend time like that. That doesn't make sense to me. So.
Oh,
I don't
because
know
then
how
you're
that
out
would
of
work.
sync, aren't you, with your nights
Yeah.
and everything?
Absolutely.
Well, this is this one. There's no nights. It's like the moon. It's tidal locked. So like one half of it is always facing the star. The other half is like the moon's like got the dark side of the moon. It never like. So this one. So if you're on the sun side, it's sunny all day.
Oh, mate.
There's no mornings. There's no nights.
Crazy.
You got to travel over to the other side of the planet just to sleep.
To have a nap.
So it's like dusk till dawn or something like.
I bet
where
it's
it's like
cold,
24
man.
nights is fucking.
Yeah, well, I think it's just sun all the way.
Really?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it doesn't even.
No, it doesn't change. But the actual orbit of the planet round is 24 days.
Yeah. Imagine that as well. Imagine because you fill the planet up that much, people have to live on that dark side, and they become like horrible, like mole people.
Vampires.
Yeah.
Mole people. Like the Wombles.
Don't go over. Like when Snake Plissken goes to Thingy and he goes to the New York, and then it's sort of like desecrate New York.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be
It's
just
those
like that.
people there.
That's what I mean.
The Duke taking control.
That's got a film. That's a film right there.
That's such a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
We'll make it.
Yeah, yeah.
No sun. Well, that's I'll just say how far it is away anyway, but it makes no difference. But it's 227 light years away.
That's too far, isn't it?
That's
I think any of these might be.
That's the issue right now,
Yeah.
isn't it? It's like it doesn't matter. You can find as many habitable planets as you want, but we can't get there.
Yeah. Without dying.
We haven't
Without
got to
dying.
Mars yet, have we?
Yeah.
I know, yeah. Mars is fucking.
It's next to us. It's
Yeah.
a neighbour.
It's in the habitable zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't even get there.
Well, there's two. I got the last one. There's thousands. I don't know why I just took three down. I just decided.
Yeah.
There's one called Trappist 1D.
Ah, trapping.
Yeah, there you go. That's tidally locked as well, and that's 40 light years away. A bit
Okay.
closer, but
Yeah. So on these planets, I'd imagine there's flora and
I think there's water,
just water.
but I don't think it's confirmed. I think it's like through doing like observing it through all different stuff, they can like say there's a possibility that there's water on there.
They're looking and going, right, it's this far away from its sun.
Yeah,
Water can't freeze and it can't boil.
yeah,
Okay. If that sun
that's
is the same as our sun.
yeah. That's it. Well, like some of them, like that Teagard's orbiting in an active red dwarf star. I don't know what that is, but that's different to ours, isn't
It
it?
doesn't sound safe.
No, yeah,
No,
it doesn't sound healthy.
No.
Yeah, so that's so I think like H2O is the biggest one for it, for like making a planet habitable. But then again, could you like take H2O there?
Oh, you mean? Oh, well, that's a whole
Could
different
we take
question,
it?
isn't it? Like that's.
Yeah. Or
If
could
we
you
can't get ourselves there? I don't think we
Yeah,
can. Hit
could you do
H2O
that?
there? Can we?
like imagine knocking like what are them things flying through space?
Comets.
A comet, yeah.
Yeah. Asteroid.
Or like that one that's like an ice one,
What is it?
an ice like one that's frozen water.
Yeah.
A nice asteroid or
And
something.
and like try and knock its orbit into the planet,
Just to
And-
get the ice.
and then just fill it up with all the ice.
Sounds like Don't Look Up. Sounds like some
Yeah.
guy trying to some mad technology guy where you can get all this out of
Yeah.
this.
Fucking do it.
Do you know what the stupid thing is though with that is, so they're obviously just observing those planets from a distance. They don't know what the planets are like.
No,
When you get there, you don't know what the atmosphere is made up of.
I think you can do some tests and stuff. I
Yeah.
think you can see like I don't know at all, but I think you can find out what else is going on slightly.
Yeah.
You know, like based on the star it's orbiting, I think they can find like they could guess at what elements is going to be on the planet from the star, because they all come from the star, don't they?
Yeah.
Or they come from like fucking a mashup of all things hitting into each other, don't they?
Mm. Because we couldn't breathe on Mars, would we?
No.
If you went to Mars, you can't breathe.
See, oxygen's one, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
What is Elon Musk doing? Is he just creating a habitable little space there?
A little hub.
A little dome.
Like in The Martian.
In The Martian? Or what's the other
Matt
one
Damon.
with Arnold Schwarzenegger? Where he goes to Mars.
Total Recall.
Total Recall.
What a film.
The woman with the free boob.
That pub, that like club thing that they go to is so good.
Oh, mate, it's amazing, that film. Just
Yeah,
like that, though.
yeah, it'd be like
where you habitable like that.
That's how I imagine it, actually. Like totalitarianism, corporate businesses.
Yeah, in like a domed city
Yeah.
on Mars.
Apple Mars.
Where they're
Apple
just
Mars.
pumping oxygen into it.
Yeah, and it's just adverts everywhere.
Yeah.
Shit goes on that, though. Like, if one thing fucks up on that, people are getting sucked out. And like,
Yeah, what do you do when you're like,
dying.
if you're living on Mars and like something goes wrong?
You're fucked, aren't you?
Yeah,
can't-
absolutely.
I suppose like you could say, oh no, I was gonna say, what's the argument for Earth? If the Earth fucks up, what do we do?
I think because it is literally everything that we do need to live, and
Yeah.
how we've evolved is because of Earth.
We can
and
survive
its
on it.
resources. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Do you reckon you could adapt to living on Mars? Like as a human being? I'm not saying you in person, but
You mean
like if I
how
was
we
like to
evolved?
slowly just
How do you-
just
Yeah.
like expose myself to Mars's atmosphere like a couple of seconds a day, and you do 5 seconds, and then you do 10 seconds, and then before you know it, you can.
You can hold your breath for ages.
I don't
No,
know. I don't think it's
believe it.
possible, personally, just because we have evolved on this planet.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, there's the gravity thing, isn't there, as well?
yeah.
Is the gravity heavier?
I don't know.
I can't
What's it on the
remember.
Martian? Oh no, we can jump, can't he, far?
Yeah. Well, he's like floating. Yeah.
We're
So it's
taking
lighter.
fictionalised media as like, what does he do on this one?
Yeah.
They must have some of the stuff like a bit accurate that we can go off.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's all we know, because it's absolutely insane that we haven't been. It baffles me that we haven't been back to the moon.
Yeah.
Well, when does Elon go? He goes soon, doesn't he, with all his little
I think so, yeah.
applicants and that's
Yeah.
in the next, 10 years or something?
Something like that.
I can't remember.
Will they say they're going to be on Mars, aren't they, in the next 10 or 20 years?
Yeah, but you can't come back.
You-
That was the,
It's
that was
heavy,
the
that,
thing.
yeah.
though. Yeah, and do you know what? I asked this question a few years back. Me and my friend said, "Would you go?"
Would you go?
And I was like, "Fuck yeah!" Because like it's a once in a lifetime thing. Would you go if you had the choice?
It
You
is
are
your
part-
lifetime, isn't it?
Yeah, you're part of like one of the biggest things in
Yeah.
humanity,
Mm.
in the history of humanity.
You
aren't
leave everything though. Like
Yeah.
you can't watch footy on a weekend.
Do you know what? I wouldn't.
Yeah, it's going to be a bad stream as well up there, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't apply for Mars. But if they offered it to me,
if they came to your house and went, Callum,
Yeah.
right, we need you to go to Mars tomorrow.
yeah. Do you know like
We need you to talk to people. We need some good conversations going on in Mars.
you know like Amsterdam's to get me out of here,
On Mars.
and some celebrities get approached by other
Oh,
celebrities.
yeah, yeah.
I was like, come on, we'll give
Yeah.
you this much money,
Yeah,
you go and do it, and then some of them
And
get
some-
their agents to be like,
yeah. I'll go on for free.
yeah, will you let him do it, please?
Yeah.
B-list and C-list celebrities
Yeah.
going to Mars. Can you imagine?
Exactly. So I'm not begging to go to Mars.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
I feel like I'm on the same level as Cal.
Really? I think I would apply. Like I was actually actively looking back,
Yeah.
trying to, but I think it would just because there's, as you said, it's once in a lifetime thing. It's
Yeah.
once in a century thing. I mean, this.
Yeah, it's like you're like
Is
you're
Elon
moving-
going as well?
I don't think he is.
Is he fucking off?
Is he fuck?
Don't
He's
go,
like,
Elon.
I'm not going.
yeah.
He's
I go.
like,
Yeah, if Elon goes, I'm going.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to live
yeah.
on Mars, and then
Actually, that is a bit weird if the guy that's creating this all isn't going.
Yeah, exactly. He's
You're like,
leaving it off.
Bye. I'd be on that looking down as we go, like,
Is that
it's
your-
a bit sus, then, isn't it?
Is that your, I thought Elon.
Everybody was coming.
Yeah.
What's
yeah,
up there?
that is a bit strange, actually. I think the reason why I wouldn't go is because there's no outdoors. You can't go fishing.
Oh no, but there will be. There'll be like the way I picture it is like those big fucking domes.
Yeah.
And then like you have a dome for like a garden, and it's full up of just like nice greenery and a pond, and like they've brought over some fish as well for the sake of
a nice beach.
Yeah.
It will. Yeah, it will be. It'll be big, massive corporations building their own domes with whatever they want in them.
Yeah.
And you'll be taxied between the domes in Mars rovers.
Lad, I bet there'll be a Mackey's.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. You'll be able to get a Big Mac on Mars.
Yeah.
Yeah, what would be like the Mars edition one? Be like
just an orange bun. Oh well, it is an orange bun already, isn't it?
I'd live my days out on Mars. I wouldn't go now, but if it was like that and I was older, I was like 60. Then I'd go.
Go and do 10, 15 years.
I don't know.
And the rest.
I don't know what the requirements were of you for the application to go.
Oh, yeah.
I think maybe you'd have to actually provide something. You go, I'm just going to go and like sit on my ass and watch YouTube or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think you may, I can't remember, have to have had something.
Oh, yeah, there's got to be, it's like engineers or something.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Or a
Someone
botanist, like he was in fucking Martian or something, you know?
Yeah, it's going to be like that, isn't it? Like someone who could work on the actual...
Someone who can farm and keep people alive.
Yeah, because you'll need people that do that are pivotal in the just in Earth doing normal things that we think are normal, like a farmer, or something like that, to transport that over to Mars and develop that form of life over there. Because you're basically starting anew, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you got to have people like that, haven't you?
Yeah,
there's fuck all over there. What? Actually, that's a good question. What are some of the essentials that you would have to bring over there to start off with? Farming's obviously one of them.
This water's massive. How are you gonna? Because you can't just keep taking water there. Like you were saying, there's no water deliveries to Mars. How does he do it in the Martian? Does he?
Do they take it out of the air?
You could,
like take it out of the atmosphere
in the air.
Yeah. Like, what is the atmosphere? Like, I know there's not enough atmosphere to hold what is it called? I don't even know. I don't know any of these technical terms. I don't know how to say it. Like, is there small amounts of, like, something in the atmosphere that you can take out?
What, like, I think that's the point, isn't it?
Is that how they can do it, maybe?
I don't know why I've got nitrogen stuck in my mind, but...
Yeah.
I think most of our atmosphere is nitrogen, isn't it?
There is nitrogen in our atmosphere.
I don't know. I think you guys are way off topic. I think they just use Amazon Prime.
Prime the water over.
Fiji water.
Fiji.
Yeah, that's the truth.
I don't think Bezos is helping Elon Musk's first voyage survive on Mars. I think he's cooking up his own plan.
Is he? Yeah. Oh, yeah, they'd be like...
I'm going to Venus, fuck you.
You don't think it'd be like rivals? And big battle on Mars.
Oh, that'd be so sick.
You can build the biggest dome.
Actually, I think there's ice on Mars. Actually,
yeah, it is. Yeah, it's frozen. It's cold. Oh, sorry, it's cold, isn't it?
Yeah, I think isn't there like what's the mountain? There's a massive mountain, isn't there?
Evian.
There's an ocean, isn't it? What is it? What's the ocean called? As well.
Of water.
Big frozen ocean.
See, you could get water from that, couldn't you?
Yeah, but then is it water? Or is it frozen acid?
Yeah. Is it poisoned?
Is it poisoned?
Go on, you try it first.
Yeah.
Go on, nah, you said you'd try it. Elon's not even here.
Yeah, Elon's bailed.
Exactly. Yeah. Letting it'd just be anarchy again.
Yeah, it's a free for all.
Infighting.
So I think you need farming. You need like the water and all that stuff.
Absolutely.
What else? You need
maybe some like automobiles, locomotives.
Yeah.
So we'll train. Start mining. They'll definitely start mining on there.
Oh fuck yeah, absolutely.
See what that Earth has got to give.
Shooting it all back here.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else?
Like that.
You'd need you definitely need forms of entertainment. You can't just be work. You can't just go out there and just like be fixing domes.
But what forms of entertainment?
Checkers.
It'll just be like.
Chess. Everybody's just playing chess
and checkers. I think that's all you need, really. A big game of Monopoly.
Yeah, everybody's playing board games. Big Cluedo.
Do you know what it'll be? It'll be like those like Antarctic base camps. That's what it'll be. You know when you've got there's a little footy pitch that's covered in snow and stuff like that.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
Footy on Mars.
That's what they'll be like.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why we're assuming this big corporation advertisements, big skyscrapers to building in these.
Yeah, it'll be like Blade Runner.
It's just going to be a couple of porta cabins.
Yeah.
You ever watch Galactic Football as a kid?
Galactic.
It was like a cartoon.
I think I did. Yeah.
And it was like it was like they had like powers. It was like FIFA Street, but they had like
I think
extreme.
They were hitting a memory here, Steve.
They all had like Neymar level ability.
Yeah.
That's what I imagine it'd be like.
Yeah,
floating up like fucking 15 foot into the air doing a bicycle kick.
Yeah.
I think like if they had pool, I could play pool every day.
Yeah.
I don't see him. I could not get tired of playing pool.
There'd have to be like a gym or something.
Oh yeah, there'd be a gym,
You know,
100%.
Yeah.
I think people would need to be super fit up there. Do you know what I mean? Like
Netflix.
Netflix up there. Amazon Prime. Everything.
Could you though? Like, how could you get internet connection? How did they do it?
Oh fuck!
So you could with like few satellites and shit, couldn't you? And
Can you reach our satellites from Mars though?
yeah. Oh wait, is the asteroid belt in between? Oh no, the asteroid belt's the other side,
Yeah.
isn't it? Mars and is it Jupiter? I think.
Well, I don't think it would be that different to what astronauts do now.
Yeah.
In terms of what they do for entertainment, and
Yeah.
I don't think that'd be that big of a deal, to be honest. I think they'd all be working. Do you know what I mean? I think
Yeah.
it'd be I know they don't all the time, but
Yeah,
like, it would be a constant work.
Yeah.
A lot of experiments.
Yeah,
and
you're
stuff.
not going there to be like, oh, what's life on Mars like? It's like its first colonization, isn't it?
Yeah, you're there for a reason, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be insane. I can't believe it's 10 years away.
Well, that's
I
what
want
they're
it
saying.
tomorrow.
You want it now. You want to see the results now.
We won't be that old when they go. We'll be
No.
like, we'll still be youngish.
No,
Yeah.
so what if the maiden voyage is going to be 10 years? Well, when is it going to be? Because how long does it take to get there? Because that's the issue as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
When the astronauts go to like the moon, it's like, you've been gone 6 months, and he's like, oh, it only felt like 2 days to me.
Wow, yeah, that must be weird.
Yeah.
Like, that time frame.
Like going to sleep and waking up.
Yeah,
No
Yeah.
time's passed, but time
Absolutely.
has passed.
I know.
Yeah.
It still baffles me we haven't been back on the moon. Why are people not putting things on the moon?
It's right there
I know.
Advertising.
with the technology now. Yeah, a load of adverts.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't understand it.
I don't think because what is there on there that we could. I think
Alright.
because we might know already like what's on there.
Yeah,
maybe.
we've covered it.
Elon shot Tesla into space.
Yeah.
Why didn't he just go and plant one on the moon?
What for
Just have it there.
advertising?
Yeah.
I've got a fucking
Every time
Tesla on
you
the
look
moon.
up at the moon, there's like a big Tesla sign.
Yeah. Imagine like you could get like your telescope when you were a kid. I had a telescope when I was a kid. You couldn't really see much, like, but if you had a decent telescope and you're looking up and you're like, what is that little? Is that a Tesla? Is that a car on the moon? Elon, you bastard! You've done it again.
I think they could do the next Super Bowl on the moon.
Oh, imagine that.
Dr. Dre there. That fucking Dr. Dre on the fucking moon.
Yeah.
All the celebrities flying up.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't do more shit with the moon.
actually, now I'm thinking about it. Like when you asked that question, then like me and Charles said, like they've kind of covered everything on there.
Yeah.
But maybe look at it from the other angle. Why don't they just do funny shit on there?
Yeah.
Why don't they just use it as like just a place?
And have they covered everything? And I get that it's nothing really in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
It's tiny. He only stood on it for what? How long was
A few steps.
he supposedly?
Took a few rock samples, didn't they? Moving
They're
around.
boring. What are you doing on the moon?
More people have been. Are they actually the only ones, or did
Oh no, there's been
No,
quite a few.
there's
Yeah,
been plenty,
yeah,
yeah, I think.
back in like the 60s and 70s?
I think even up to like the 90s, wasn't it?
Were they still going?
I think.
I think in all seriousness as well, we have to take into account the amount of resources that
Yeah,
would
yeah.
Oh,
actually
yeah.
take to go up there. We can't just go up there each week and go, listen, mate, I'm going up to the moon.
Having a game
Yeah.
of badminton.
It takes. I mean, global warming obviously comes into play.
Oh,
If we're doing that every week, our planet is actually heavily going to be fucked with.
yeah, well, you might as well just live up there.
Yeah.
Stay up there.
And it costs so much money as well.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why there isn't funding to just go and do space travel, and even that much money to go and research other things like that, because resources and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, you'd have to make money from it, wouldn't you? You'd have to like mine it or something.
Yeah.
If you go up there, bring some minerals back and sell it
It's crazy, isn't
to
it?
get to
Don't
fund
look
it.
up again, you crazy Silicon Valley person, Steve.
That's what it's going to be, though, isn't it? Like, it is about the advancements in space travel. It's not about like that anymore. It's about making it cheaper and
Yeah.
making it better for the environment, and more
Sustainable.
sustainable. Yeah.
Yeah, if we're going doing something like that, it does have to be I know we're
Yeah.
joking about like, oh, go up and advertise your fucking new phone on there, but like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you have to go for a reason.
Carve a big Apple logo.
Yeah. Might not even be true. That's a whole other thing, faking.
Imagine if it just gets to a point where it's just full of adverts.
Yeah.
Like you can't even like see an advert on it. It's just full
or
of
it's
it.
like it's light at night because there's that many neon signs and billboards lit up on the moon. It's just becoming another sun.
Yeah.
It's like when you go and see like graffiti walls with like music posters on when you go into a city, and it's just covered over and over.
Yeah, one over another.
Oh, that's hilarious.
No, I just think like it is about the advancements, isn't it, of space travel?
Yeah,
because we can't really live on Mars, can we? You think about it,
and like what you said about the light years, like we're not. That's not even in contention, really, isn't it?
Well, I think. I can't remember what I watched. It was years and years ago. I watched like a documentary about how is this a possibility of doing light years and whatever.
Yeah.
But the only possibility is in my mind anyway. And obviously, no.
Here we go.
Oh,
time to space travel.
Okay, Steve, you can edit this out. I have my phone on Do Not Disturb as well.
Yeah.
And that's annoyed me.
Oh.
And that's Earl, so I'll kill him later.
No, I'll keep it in now. Now you mentioned it.
Anyway, so what I thought was that the best way to do it would be to inhabit life on an actual spaceship or a craftsmanship where you actually have all your life on there first, where you're able to reproduce,
like Wall-E.
Sustain yourself.
on there. Absolutely, because that's the only way in my mind that you'd be able to do it. And that is what it was saying in this documentary, actually, is that you would have to reproduce babies in a fucking test tube up there.
Yeah.
And then fucking...
just keep life going.
Going. Because we can't sustain that much time.
Yeah.
In light years to go there. We haven't got that. I know we won't in our lifetime.
It would just be like a one big cruise ship, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
A massive planet.
It'd be a planet-sized cruise ship.
And then once you're on it, you're like, I'll just live here. Don't need to go to that planet.
Well, you would just live there because you'd be dead by the time you got to the actual one, to the new planet.
Obviously, in Don't Look Up, they freeze themselves, right? And then, like, the funniest thing on that is when they get out there, they go, like, 70% Earth are dead. I thought that was actually quite good. But I think truly the only way is to reproduce.
Yeah, to have it like that.
I didn't even think about it like that. That's such a good point.
Well, think about, Snowpiercer. Did you watch that film?
No. Is that on Netflix?
Did you watch it?
Yeah. I know the film. I haven't watched it.
It's the one with Chris Evans, right? And the whole idea of it is that the planet is just engulfed in like fucking like ice and fucking stuff like that. It's basically gone to a certain point where they can't inhabit the planet, so they're on this train, right?
Yeah.
And this train is going on this just one-way system.
What?
Just constantly.
Living on the train.
Right? And
what a concept, man.
It's amazing. Watch it when you get home. I won't spoil everything for you. But
no spoilers.
The concept is that you're on this train and every carriage is like... it's like a class system. The lower you go down, you're in poverty. The higher you up, you're whatever. But different carriages within this are like... These are your, what's it called, schools. This is where you farm. This is like your beauty salons. This is
I
like
get it,
your whatever.
Yeah.
And I think imagine a spaceship where there's a spaceship for your lessons. Or like, imagine being a kid who like, I have to go over to T31 teaching today, and you're like fucking flying over in space.
I'm late. Come on,
come on, quick. I think that's the only possibility.
Yeah, that is the only way you can do it.
You need a lot of people as well. You couldn't do that. You couldn't do this with like 5 people.
A big convoy.
Like thousands of people you need, wouldn't you?
Giant
to run it all.
Spaceships.
Yeah. And you'd have to, do you know when we was talking about last couple of weeks when we did the AI podcast?
Yeah.
And we were talking about being on the same page and working together for one singular cause.
Yeah.
That's what you'd have to be, because you'd have to teach the kids to take over, because they're going to die. You're going to have to teach the kids to take over.
Yeah, there's no like...
Exactly.
You're all literally on the fucking same page, going to the same thing.
Mental.
Yeah.
Absolutely mental.
That is the only way. How's this never been spoken about before?
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not playing football later. There's no way I could play these thoughts.
I couldn't.
But I think that's one thing that I watched on the documentary years ago, and it basically went through time and space and how long we got left to live until the sun burns up, and till we actually have to go on that voyage. We won't go on that voyage unless our planet becomes inhabitable.
Yeah.
Which is going to go to a point where our sun blows up, and people need to understand that it is going to.
Yeah, there is going to be a point, isn't there?
There is going to be a point where it dies, and that's it, we're fucked.
Yeah.
So I think that's what a lot of Silicon Valley billionaires, like Elon Musk, are trying to think about.
Yeah, we have to be ready. What are we doing? Sat here recording stupid podcasts? Why aren't we
get them spaceships?
Why aren't we drawing blueprints?
I think that is I think it's like a billion years away, though, isn't it? So.
What, the sun ending?
Yeah, it's not our lifetime.
Oh no. Yeah, I think it's like I think we'd already be out there. But by the rate that everything's going.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So it's going to take a long time to that, and that's why people don't necessarily care as much. When we are in our lifetime, right, and maybe you guys can talk about this with me, you don't care about the future people's problems as much as you do your own. You go, oh, well, that's their problem.
Yeah.
Like, oh, global warming's going to affect us in a million years. We go, well, that's not, I'm dead in 60. Fuck that, I'm not going to help out.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever get that feeling where it's just like...
Yeah, I don't give a shit, me. Global warming doesn't really bother me that much.
There you go, straight up says it.
But then, you look out your window today... and fucking, you see grannies flying about in the air, you know what I mean? And things breaking.
The seasons have changed, haven't they?
Yeah.
Winter comes later.
Yeah.
And then we have this, massive early heat wave, don't we, the past few years? Yeah. And then summer lasts longer.
That's it. I don't mind that. I don't mind the super cold winters, because, for us in England, we're going, oh my god, it's -10 today. There's people living in -60.
Oh, no, yeah.
Why are we bothering?
We can adapt.
And you
to
come
it.
out and the summers are dead. Oh my god, it's 32 degrees. Can you believe it? It's literally there's 50-degree weather in there.
It's like all these storms and the fucking people are shutting down the country.
Yeah.
It's like you go to the middle of America. They have hurricane season.
Yeah.
That's the norm.
Exactly.
Whole towns get wiped out.
Exactly. And trees are falling over and we're losing our shit.
Yeah.
Don't come into work today.
So, one of the things that I've been thinking about is the effects of climate change it does to the human body recently.
Yeah.
And how COVID actually might come in play with climate change and how these develop, because I think there's a lot of young people that are getting affected by climate change in terms of their respiratory system.
Oh, yeah.
You know, a lot of young people's hearts, they're beating a bit faster nowadays and whatnot. And they're
saying that with the vaccines, aren't they, as well?
Oh, they're saying it with the vaccines as well.
With the heart attacks and stuff that people are getting.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that too, aren't they? So I'm thinking maybe with climate change, until it certainly affects us directly, then we go, fuck me, then okay, maybe we'll make a change.
Yeah, we'll take notice.
Yeah, but I think it's already affecting us now, honestly.
Yeah.
But it's going a bit maybe under the radar. I don't know.
But the thing is, do you remember when climate change was a big thing? So I don't know what year we're talking about, but when we were all in school, and it's oh, the ice caps are melting,
Yeah,
and that was all it was.
Yeah.
But when do you ever hear about the ice caps melting anymore?
Maybe they're doing it in school still. I don't know. Maybe it's a thing.
Promoting it anymore.
Yeah, what's the big climate change thing they're promoting now?
I don't know.
Plastic in the water.
I think there's loads of things. I honest to God, I mean, it never stops.
Yeah.
But that's a good thing. I mean, I don't want it to be like we're not fucking...
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just putting that out there.
I know what you mean.
Slightly.
Well, Cal doesn't. No, I know what you mean. I remember seeing one thing where at some point in the Earth's history, it rained for 1,000 years all over the Earth.
Really?
And that wasn't to do with that was climate change, but not to do with people. Our effect from it.
Yeah.
Because imagine if that happened now, everybody just lose their shit, wouldn't they?
I know, it rained.
Look what you've done. Look what you've fucking done.
You've done. Yeah, that'd be fucking crazy.
But there was all sorts of mad weather going on, and the climate changing throughout history. It's never just people just expect it just to stay the same forever.
Yeah, well, people look at records of weather, and it's oh my god, in 1642 in London it was 48 degrees.
Yeah.
Well, it definitely wasn't due to fucking people spraying aerosols.
Yeah. Didn't they say didn't they say the river used to freeze over in London?
River Thames.
Yeah.
Did it? Yeah.
It used to, at some point to win that cold. This is medieval times.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that makes sense because the world definitely has got warmer
Yeah. Oh, well, there's the argument for.
There's
Yeah.
climate change, you know. Can't go ice skating on the Thames now.
Teaching myself a lesson here. No, it has, because of industry and everything like that, isn't it? But I don't know. Is it that bad? People moan about it being too cold anyway.
I don't know. I like Leonardo DiCaprio. He said it at his speech, didn't he, for the Oscars?
Oh, yeah.
He was
yeah.
like, climate change. I was watching it going, I like your film.
Yeah.
It was all right.
It's all right.
No, I obviously I don't do that much research, and there's probably people that may be listening go, fuck me, idiots, like you're saying this, but like
It's
I'm
a
not
real
into
problem.
It is it must be right.
I suppose
Yeah.
It's like I think it's what you said, Charles, where it's like it's affecting people down the line. It's hard to like put into your own perspective for yourself now.
Yeah, you've got to be relative as well. Like, can we stop it? Or is it just going to happen?
Yeah.
And people are going to have to learn to live with it.
Like,
Sea levels are going to rise. People are like, what?
Yeah. Are we going to stop China?
No.
I'm not going to, unless we go to war. Do people want to go to war?
Exactly.
Are we going to stop China?
No, you're not.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm just using China as an example, but there's probably loads of places like that where it's like, you know, doing all the fucking pumping the gases out and shit like that.
Yeah, well, now there's like emission tax. Is that what it's called? When you drive your car into London, you get taxed.
Yeah.
Now
yeah.
they've got it in, is it Birmingham?
Jeez.
Yeah, they were doing it in Wigan, weren't they?
Were they?
I think so, yeah. Oh, no, they were planning on doing it.
Yeah.
So
Like
how
that-
much is that? How did they do that?
I don't know. I think it depends how big the engine of your car is and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Like,
I think there's a few factors in.
yeah.
Okay.
See, the thing is, though, like, that is not what they should be doing. They should be going at fucking proper, like the big...
Companies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, like the big ones who are doing the problem.
Well, they're doing a good. So from 2025, there'll be no production of petrol or diesel cars.
Oh, that's
yeah, yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
That's not that
It's all
far away.
electric.
Yeah. So it'll be obviously, you'll still be able to buy them, still be able to drive them. You're not
Yeah.
going to be told your taxes will probably go up.
Mm.
Mm.
But price of petrol and diesel will definitely go up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to push everyone to driving electric cars anyway,
That's
Mhm.
perfect. I
which
think
is the
that's
way to do it.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
you should
I
drive
agree, I
electric.
agree.
Like, if you think
Yeah.
electric, it's got, like, there's no, like, moving parts. You know,
No.
compared to, like, the engine of a car and all that.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
nothing that can go wrong.
Yeah.
They've got, like, a motor, and it's like, there's, like, 3 moving parts in it,
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
a battery pack that you can replace.
You could probably order a new motor and fit it yourself.
Yeah. It's so easy. The other thing is, like, people say, the range of it.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not got, like, long range. But people, like, don't do that many miles,
Yeah.
really.
And it's the infrastructure now that's been put in. Like, you can get to a Tesla fast charger and it'll fully charge your Tesla in about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what the
Sit
fuck?
down, have a coffee.
Yeah.
You
Sit
know
down,
what I mean?
relax, stop being in such a rush. You
Yeah.
fucking crank.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
if you need to be driving that much every day,
Yeah.
you need to have a look at your lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rather than
absolutely.
fucking worrying about your car, it can...
Yeah.
I mean, the only people who are hurt, is like the purists, right?
Yeah.
That's the Top Gear.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Yeah.
Oh, look how good the engine sounds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And there'll still be those people because, and they've got to think. So the price for classic cars, petrol cars and diesel cars, classics, will go up
Mhm.
because there'll be a demand for them.
Yeah.
Because it'll be like, oh, these are like, I think this is like an artifact now.
Yeah.
And then, so they're getting it for like obviously they're going to be paying more tax and more petrol and that, but I don't know, it's all relative any, isn't it? Everything
Absolutely.
Yeah,
is. So
yeah.
now all we need to do is stop them making aerosol deodorants and only make roll-on.
I don't mind a roll on.
Or we all just stink.
Yeah, no
Even
deodorant.
I'll stink out the place.
Well, what else? There's not too many other things that they could do. What
In terms of
refrigerants? They cause a lot of pollution,
Refrigerant.
F-gas and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's nothing else you can do, is there? It's just that I think that car one's a massive one. Like, I do commend whoever
Yeah,
forced that through, but
it is. It's travel, isn't it?
yeah,
That's the
Yeah.
big one. Until we find a way to transport you from somewhere to somewhere in an instant.
Yeah. We need to be in tubes. You know, like Futurama? Where
yeah,
they'll just fly
I'll
around in
just fly
tubes.
around in tubes.
yeah.
That'd be sick one day.
Well, let's just. But why aren't we pumping more money into trains and getting people like in Japan? The bullet trains in Japan.
Oh,
Yeah,
mate,
travel across the
amazing.
country. It's so quick.
Yeah. Why?
Easy.
Why don't we have that? Why doesn't Liverpool have an underground, like a proper subway?
Yeah.
They do, don't they? Do they?
No, there's
No.
like 3 stations.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know, one of the problems with trains as well is, this is a bit of a tangent, but it's kind of like where like all the train tracks were laid down like however 100 years ago, and they're all the same width, and they're all like quite narrow.
Yeah.
So it's like all the trains and everything now is running, even like in the Western world, like they're running on these tracks that are at this specific width. So you can only make carriages that wide. It's like, really, why are you stuck to that? You can, if you fucking make your own railway track,
you can make a giant train,
make it dead wide, make massive carriages, make it more like a
plane.
And I think that's like you know, like the places where they've got the best railway systems, where they weren't bound by this, like what we're stuck with like this, the width of the track.
So we'd have to upgrade like every track in the country.
Yeah,
which would be a nightmare.
Yeah.
Whereas like all the other, like China's got like massive train systems and all that,
like double deckers.
Yeah, but they're not. They were never bound by like this fucking shitty width of the track.
Australia's got massive trains. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, imagine a train the size like the size of a plane.
Yeah, just
like
massive, dead wide. Everybody just go on it.
It'd be so much better than Northern Rail.
Yeah. I don't know why it's not all upgraded. And I thought I said this on the last podcast, but I don't understand why train drivers are still a thing.
It could just be robots.
Yeah,
I mean,
it could be controlled from a room.
But then you've got a train driver now going, "Oh, robots are taking my job."
Yeah, who gives a shit? There's not enough of them anyway. There's not enough of them anyway. No one wants to do it anyway.
Well, what's funny is my dad, when he left the army, he went into signalling.
Yeah.
So he worked on London Underground, and that was such an important job.
What?
He worked in this route. So this is off topic, I guess. But when I went down when I was younger, and he was in work, he'd take me to his work. Yeah. So I'd go in the certain stations, could go anywhere, to be honest. And every station has their own little cabin. And you go in, it's this massive room. It's just like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like the biggest control room ever. That's this big, massive control thing centre.
Yeah.
With loads of toggles and loads of switches. And then above is just a board of the London Underground system.
Oh, I see.
God,
Yeah,
that's exactly what I imagine it is.
Yeah. Like, I can picture it so vividly.
I can't believe, like, this is, I mean, it's insane that, like, I've never really talked about it that much, because it's actually quite cool.
Yeah.
And my dad would just, like, stand there all day and signal the trains through these toggles.
I get you.
Like that. Well, I'd be watching the footy on telly or on the computer or something like that. And it's such an important job, because if you get one of those fucking signal, I mean, it was a good paying job, fair enough.
Yeah.
But like, if you get one of those signal runs, two trains colliding.
Oh yeah, you're causing a pile up.
Yeah. So I always, when seeing that, mate, I wish I took a picture, but you probably get one online. But the signal rooms are incredible.
Yeah, some futuristic room hidden away at the back of like a underground station.
It literally is. It's like that. They have their own kitchen and stuff, and you fucking. The coolest thing as a kid was going down the platform and like going up these stairs, like going into this cabin, and the people looking at you like, where are they going? And just like, going into the signalling room.
These are doing something special there.
But like, as a kid, when I used to say to my dad, I used to annoy him like, "Oh, where's the food? Like, are we getting food?" Like, I didn't understand like the importance of his job. I was like,
you didn't take it in.
No, because if I annoed him a little bit more, he'd be like, "Fuck off!" Like, I'm trying to see if I get one of these trains on, I'm killing about 30 people here. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Charles got a call. It's like a massive train crash. Yeah, I want a pot noodle.
Yeah. My dad had ended up having problems in his eyesight, so he had to lose his job.
Oh my god, that's so
I see. Yeah, because you can't like have any error, can't you?
Well, that's what I mean. So your dad was sat there in that room controlling how many trains? Every train?
Not every train, like certain lines.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so why can't I have 3 people in an office, in a lovely, nice, warm office, who sit there every day and just control every train? And you don't need any drivers.
Like VAR.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, VAR doesn't work.
Remotely from home.
Well, I'm telling you, like, I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand.
I know what you mean there.
They're on a rail.
Yeah, it's all computerized.
No one drives a roller coaster.
Yeah. Yeah, you got some like teenager just press the button for the your seats to come down on you.
To be fair, yeah, that is scary like that. I remember one time going to Blackpool and just being like, imagine if we die on this or something like that. And a woman was like, don't say that. So, like,
don't jinx
freaking
it.
out. She had to go off because I scared her. Yeah, I think it could happen one day. I think anyway.
I just don't understand how it's not already there. I think you'd save so much money.
Yeah. Well, I think like going back to the space thing.
Oh yeah, we've got off a bit off topic, haven't we? There.
I think like it'd be so important with like the use of robots and stuff like that, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
They're all them controlling all like your space travel. Like it'd be integrated, wouldn't it, fully?
Yeah.
He'll be like Hal from Space Odyssey.
Yeah.
Yeah. One day, like he's listening to you like in a pod or something. I think that movie in particular. If you're talking, actually, that's the question. What do you think is the most? How can I say it? Real fictionalized space movie out there?
Yeah.
Off the top of your head,
Excluding Star Wars.
excluding Star Wars, 'cause that's too real.
But not like Apollo 13.
I've not actually watched Apollo 13.
Yeah, that's a true story. Though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's obviously.
Yeah. Oh, he said fictionalized.
Yeah, so fully fictionalized.
Fully fictionalized.
Yeah, fully fictionalized.
I don't know. I feel like all of them are so far fetched. Now I'm thinking about it.
Like Interstellar, that's pretty good in terms of
yeah.
like hypotheticals and like time, and like Christopher Nolan loves time in all his films, so he does that perfectly.
Yeah,
they are.
I always forget about because that is fictionalized, isn't it? Because of everything that.
Well, what's the bit where he's like floating through the bookcase?
Yeah,
that's like a dimension.
That's just like
shit
what?
like that. But when he goes to the water planet at the beginning,
yeah,
and then they get off and it's like fucking we've been there for 2 months or shit like that. Like
and they got that big thing, that big robot with them.
Oh, the one that goes like
it's like a H.
It rolls around.
You know what? I think that is like it does feel realistic. That one,
in a way.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. But I always get that muddled up like with Gravity because that came out like, at the same time, didn't it? With Sandra Bullock, and that was
yeah,
and that was like that was realistic, wasn't it?
I think so. I seen Neil deGrasse Tyson. They'll break that down and just absolutely
rip it to shreds.
Yeah.
What did he say?
I can't remember what he said, but there was like loads of really obvious ones. But they're only obvious if you're like a scientist. Like break the full science down. It's like, oh, actually, yeah.
Yeah, doesn't.
But I know what you mean.
Sense.
When you watch that, it does. It's intense though as well, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. You're on the edge of your seat.
You are.
I quite like The Martian as well. We've already talked about.
You know what?
I think that's the most.
I feel like that's the most realistic.
I really like The Martian. Actually,
yeah. That's pretty good. He listens to disco all the time in that car.
Yeah, you like that, wouldn't you?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. The Martian is really good. But I mean, we haven't got anything to connect it to because we don't know what it's like on.
Yeah,
that's very true.
I think
Mars.
Like The Martian feels like scientists were involved in the creation. The book.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like because the guy wrote the book, didn't he?
Yeah.
It's got to be like there's things in that which are definitely coming from scientists or botanists.
But yeah.
But I bet Neil deGrasse Tyson could rip that to shreds as well.
I think he's done a few sci-fi
films.
films.
Look up one as well.
Did he? Yeah.
He did.
I want to see that one.
Space Odyssey is one that I just find incredible. The fact that it was done in like 1960s.
Yeah. Oh, that's like just what the fuck going on there when he did that then.
Yeah.
Back then. Yeah, I think it's incredible, especially when he's running around on the spaceship and
when it's spinning round.
And it's spinning round. Oh, amazing!
The gravity thing. That's like that's based in science, isn't it? When you spin around and it creates a gravity pull to the center, doesn't it? Like outwards.
Outwards. If you had a bucket of water.
Yeah, and the water's going out, isn't it? Like going to the sides.
Yeah.
That's based in science.
I've got a little fact about that. You know the scene where the woman is bringing the food to him in the beginning.
Yes.
She like in the plane, like the air hostess.
Vaguely.
And she like walks on the ceiling, and then she picks a little pen that's floating in the air. Do you remember?
Not really. I vaguely. It's like after the monolith.
Yeah.
There's all that bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then it cuts to the thing.
And it
doesn't
cuts
it?
to him going on a plane.
Yeah.
Well, she picks like a pen out of thin air, and you're like, how the fuck did they do that? Like, how did they film that? Because
I get
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So I was like, fuck me, I need to know this. So there's a video, and what they did was they got a piece of plexiglass and stuck a pen on it. And they just filmed through the plexiglass and had it move.
Oh, that is so cool.
Like that. Which is insane.
No.
But just think about it. You get a bit of smudge on that.
Oh, yeah.
They have to make it super clean. They have to wipe it all the time. She just takes it.
That is genius.
That is so cool.
So whose idea was that? Do you think it was Kubrick's?
No.
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 It's got to be someone else, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
Some intern. Did you do it like this? Yeah, because they had no CGI back then or anything, didn't they? You've got to like think of ways to do your shit, haven't you?
So cool.
Absolutely. So that's a cool fact.
I like that.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
What about if we say The Martian's the one that's like the most? What about the one that's the least?
Oh, that's a good question.
Least
Excluding Star Wars.
excluding Star
Total
Wars.
Recall.
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger
That's
down.
insane.
The least.
What about like so you got Total Recall,
Yeah.
Blade Runner.
No, because that's not in space, is it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't know.
Oh, it's like the future.
Yeah.
Space. Well, Alien.
Alien.
I feel it's pretty realistic.
That seems.
In terms of the spacey stuff, I don't know.
I think more. It's just raw though, isn't it? The way it's filmed.
Yeah. It's less
It's got
about
like that
space, isn't
raw,
it?
real
all
vibe.
the sound. Like I think of Alien. I think like all the beeping and the
Yeah.
it's tense.
No, I told you, didn't I? Like
So
in every scene, he's got the sound of the engines
Yeah.
in the background, and it
Yeah.
just rumbling.
Humming and-
So good.
Oh, it's fucking class, isn't it?
And it's my favourite film. One of my favourite films. That Alien.
Yeah, it is great. What else is what other films are there?
What about the Star Treks? Are they just ridiculous?
Yeah,
I can't watch them. Me,
Are they too
it's too much for me.
too
that.
much?
Yeah.
well, the originals, like with Patrick Stewart and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I've watched the recent ones, but I'm not with.
Oh, yeah, they did the recent ones, didn't they?
Or with Chris Pine.
Do you think
that's the
you
one.
think they're just like it's just so cheesy? All that level of sci-fi? Do you think?
I
It's
don't know.
just
I like Star Wars.
I like Star Wars. Yeah.
Yeah,
Revenge
of the Sith's the one
Yeah.
when it
But
went dark.
it is not realistic at all.
None of it.
No, it is. It's
Yeah.
got to be Star Wars then. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. In terms of it being realistic, yeah.
Like you think of everything. I can't think of anything realistic in it.
Lightsabers. What the fuck are they?
Yeah.
Like
Like
some-
even the way the ships launch, even the fucking
We're going into hyperspeed.
yeah. It's so-
Yeah, Yeah, what the fuck's Jabba the Hutt?
exactly.
What was the film where they made a parody of it? Spaceballs, was it? Or something
Yeah,
like that.
I think that was Star Trek, wasn't it? I think.
I think so.
Or was it a mix of them
It
both?
was a mix of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. That's great. Yeah, I think there's plenty, and I think a lot of them actually have done a very good job in terms of realistically. I think another one, which will lead me on to another question, is did you guys see the film Arrival? By any chance?
Oh yes.
Oh, I did
Did you
recently.
like it?
Is it Amy Adams? Isn't
Amy
it?
Adams,
Yeah,
so
that's it.
good.
Yeah,
It's so good, isn't
Oh.
it?
she's a good actor.
Yeah.
And she's underrated.
Who's it? Jeremy Renner as well.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah,
his name?
yeah.
He's in it as well. He's good in it.
So good. So I guess this goes into my question of, is there life
Yeah.
on other planets,
Oh.
and how we perceive it? So in fictionalized media all the time, right? I think what a lot of people hype onto is what we see in those. So people that are either like us or aliens that we see, and we try and hype
yeah.
it on based on that.
Yeah.
What Arrival brought to the table was a different form of alien.
Mm-hmm.
So something that they don't communicate like us in a
Yeah.
way.
Yeah,
They don't have the same body in a way of us.
Yeah, it's completely
They're
different.
Completely different and like conceptual.
Yeah, yeah. Like
But
you
still
think.
incredibly intelligent.
Yes.
Well, why would there be like an alien with like two legs and like our body?
Yeah.
Like why? It's
Because we're
just
so limited.
it's just media, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just making us like think that way when we
Yeah.
think of aliens.
Absolutely.
So, but why do we think that way? Why do we automatically think they're always more intelligent than us?
Because it's us. Because we only know us. So I
Yeah.
think it's very hard for us to because we're always thinking about space and time and
Yeah,
different
Yeah.
life forms, and they want them to be like us.
yeah,
And,
I
like
get you.
just the same like us, and just to be a little bit more intelligent because we want all the things that they've got.
yeah,
Oh,
But that's
yeah.
just, I think personally, and they'll get into it, more of it later, but I think like it's just unlikely.
yeah. Oh,
You know?
definitely.
It's just
Yeah.
unlikely that
Oh,
there's
no.
going to be someone very much like us, but just a little bit more ahead, so we could take their technology.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just, unfortunately, that's just not going to happen.
Mm.
And I think that's what a lot of people have said. I think there is life forms on other planet that are intelligent, but they don't look like us. They don't work like us, and they might just be fucking plants.
Yeah.
That is intelligent life form.
Yeah.
Or like fish or shit like that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
Lizards. I don't know.
You see, like
we're so fucking big-headed as a human race, aren't we? That it's like they have to. Obviously, they come to see us.
Is that why we make aliens with big heads?
Yeah. Oh, it's got bigger. It's got to have a bigger head than us. No, it's so stupid. It is stupid, isn't it?
Yeah.
They think, they're so intelligent because they got spaceships and they come to see us, so they've got massive heads
they come in
and they don't even use the body anymore.
Mental.
What about have you seen what's the film The Abyss? No, not is it The Abyss? The is it James Cameron where they go underwater and they find the life form?
Is it Close Encounters?
No, but that's fantastic.
Yeah,
that's is that Spielberg?
I think so.
That's fantastic.
E.T.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, I think it's The Abyss. The what? It's like late 80s, early 90s.
I've not seen it.
The aliens in that are like different. They're just like entities.
Oh, okay.
They're not like they don't have like a. They're not like a body, from what I can remember.
They're just a form.
Yeah, it's like a vague outline of a body.
Yeah, like a cloud.
See, I like that. I love that idea because we talked about this a few podcasts ago where we talked about what our eyes only can see and what we can perceive. So on other planets, there might be them that we can't perceive them through our own eyes. Do you know what I mean? There is
we don't have like the
the capability.
we can't see different gases and that kind of stuff. There's loads of shit in this room right now. Obviously, we can't see them.
Yeah, we can't.
So there is probably intelligent life form out there that is maybe trying to contact us, but we can't see it.
It's just on a complete different wavelength.
Yeah,
literally and.
Like, physically, unfortunately, we haven't evolved maybe enough to comprehend or see them. Or maybe it's the other way around, where they can't see us.
Yeah.
Because they haven't developed their way to see us.
Yeah, yeah.
There's so many factors, it's so fucked.
It's mental, isn't it?
Too much.
It's mental.
Yeah.
And like, one of the points that I wanted to get into, particularly, is the idea of time and how if there is intelligent life form, maybe we've just missed it. Like, okay, so how long's the planet been around for? Like,
like
a million years or something.
Yeah.
I can't remember. But how
long have we been on it?
Yeah, we've not evolved till fuck knows when. Not recently.
Yeah.
In the whole scheme of
things, we're like
right?
a blip, aren't we? In the whole the timeline of it.
And only 100 years ago did we invent things that we're able to communicate with, like, because we've sent signals out.
Yeah,
we've sent stuff out.
Yeah.
Right. In terms of like waves and whatnot.
Didn't Hitler send like something of himself doing like a big speech out?
Did he?
I think so.
That'd be crazy.
That's what the aliens get.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not going there.
Yeah. Leave us alone. That's why I haven't seen them.
But imagine if they came a couple of years before we created those things.
Yeah.
And there was like, there's nothing there. We'll go to another planet. So we've just missed out.
You know what? I think, like, out of all like the things that you could say plausible with the aliens and stuff like that, I feel that's like a very plausible
one. Do you
one.
think so? That they just missed stuff?
They've just missed it.
If you look at the time scale, not even like just missed. Like, I feel like they could have come like, I don't know, 10,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Or even 2 million years ago.
Yeah.
You're like, that's still like a blip on the timeline of everything.
Yeah. Fucking hell, yeah.
Why would they just come at this, like...
Because...
What's the chance of them coming at this very small fraction...
In the Earth's existence.
That's what I'm saying. And they're not coming in directly.
Yeah.
They're sending waves out and seeing if they can receive something back, right?
Yeah.
So they're not
testing
coming
out.
in. So that's
it's
your
not
point.
Even
it's
that,
a perfect point.
Yeah, because it could be like... It could have been anywhere. It could have been like the 1500s, where we just don't have the capabilities to receive or send anything like that.
Yeah.
And they sent it out, and we were doing pretty all right.
Yeah,
decent little platform, and we just missed it.
Just missed it.
Well, what about you could say, there's the argument that aliens came into like ancient civilizations, like the pyramids and
or like Mayans and stuff.
Yeah. And yet people say like religion could have been born out of like.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like conspiracies say that, isn't there?
I like all that. I prefer that.
But then, if they came at that time. The people then don't have like the concept of aliens, don't they?
Yeah.
So they just see it as like gods or like weird.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Well, I like all like the drawing, like the Incan drawings and stuff that you can see, and the drawing like these big-headed.
Like things. What the fuck? Yeah, there's one, isn't there, with like a massive elongated head.
Jesus.
There's
that's what I like. That's where I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where my belief is.
Well, isn't there there's a few that's got like literally spaceships, isn't there? All pointing up to it.
Yeah.
And it's like, it can't be a planet because it's different shape.
Yeah.
It's like, what are they pointing up to and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's crazy to think about.
That's what I think. Not these fucking crazy hillbillies who go missing for a couple of days.
Yeah, get drunk.
We got adopted.
Yeah. Absolutely pissed.
Yeah. It's crazy to think about. That whole time thing. Like, I don't think there is intelligent life out there like that we think. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just a little bit pessimistic about it.
I think there could be,
Yeah.
but like,
There's too many factors, though.
Yeah, there's so
too
much.
many factors.
but then again, you could say there's like, how big's the universe?
Bro, this is another thing, and like, I don't want to fucking this fucks with me.
Yeah.
Is that there have been intelligent life forms, incredibly intelligent life forms, but they've gone through their cycle.
Oh yeah,
That's it. They've evolved. They became intelligent.
yeah.
They built everything they needed to.
And
Their
then
sun blew up, and they died.
And they're done.
That's it.
Yeah, we missed them.
we missed it. Oh, Charles, stop this.
It fucks my head up because, like,
Yeah.
maybe that I believe that could be true.
I agree with that as well. Actually, I fully agree with that.
Yeah.
Like, maybe there's another world where it is us,
Yeah,
maybe even like us, that has evolved to a point,
and
then they just blew up as well. Maybe
Yeah.
they didn't believe in climate change or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and they
'cause-
blew up.
like, we're literally on about billions of years.
Yeah.
Why is everybody thinking of aliens and just putting it all down to this like one?
Where we are.
Yeah.
Because it's difficult to comprehend, isn't
Oh
it?
yeah, totally.
Definitely.
Do you know what I mean?
My
It
head
fucks your
fucking
mind
fell
up.
off here. Never mind. It's difficult for them to comprehend.
So it all comes back down to time. People need to remember that we are such a small splinter in time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you put it perfectly there.
That is,
John.
what a beautiful, poetic way to...
There's the
Yeah.
there's the little clip.
I know, yeah.
It's just all we are.
Yeah, it is. I do believe, I think, a little part of me. I think almost the romanticism of helping the Egyptians build their pyramids and creating these crazy structures in Chile and stuff like that. That's what I like. But then...
Well, there is like there is a few stuff, isn't like, you've seen Göbekli Tepe?
Yeah.
That was like one of the oldest megaliths, and it's like, how, you know, like they say, how did they build the pyramids?
Yeah.
And people like put arguments, oh, they could have done this, but like Göbekli Tepe is like, that's fucking another 10,000 years before.
Yeah.
Really?
And like it's in Turkey,
Okay.
and that's like you're going back to like, even like, people were even more primitive in the building like massive structures. It's like, you can't even, nobody's putting a proper argument for the pyramids.
Yeah.
You're looking at this one that's even so further back. Like, how can you put an argument for that?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
If you want to put the argument of aliens to
Absolutely.
doing stuff like that.
There has to have been something like that.
Do you think?
It's like... I don't know.
Your head has fully fell off here.
Yeah.
So what puts my mind into thinking that it's unlikely is the fact that we've evolved into the people that we are today is such a small possibility. There needs to be, like, we're talking about habitable planets, right? There needs
What's
to
the
be
the chances
the chances of that 0.0001% because
of
you
everything?
of everything, because you need like things in this world to be on point, right?
Yeah.
So you need the water. This is amount of water to be right. You need the oxygen. You need all these elements to be at the exact point for us to evolve.
Yeah.
The fact that we're here, fucking mental.
It is.
So yeah, maybe, I mean, I like the ideas of different things and whatever.
Well, I've got a funny thing about, like octopuses.
Yeah.
They resemble nothing. In like the biology.
Oh, we don't understand where they've evolved from.
Yeah, or like,
There's no
like the
relation.
structure of what makes them up and everything.
Yeah.
Like,
Really?
There's no other animal.
I've read
on the
about that
planet.
about octopuses being aliens.
Like, it could, if there was ever an animal here,
Yeah.
because it's not linked to anything. There's no, like it's got no bones, hasn't it?
No,
That's fucking
like-
crazy.
there's no evolution.
It operates. Its whole system is a complete different system to like any other animal.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they can predict stuff, can't they?
You can predict stuff.
Well, you remember in the
World Cup?
The World Cup.
World
Oh, fucking hell. I thought there was going to actually be like a revelation here.
Well, have you seen My Octopus Teacher on Netflix?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. Have you seen that?
I had to turn that off because it was too much.
It's
My brain couldn't handle that.
A South African guy who was like, he was lost in his life, wasn't he? And he was working this shit job, and he moved back onto the coast where he grew up.
Yeah.
And he used to go diving every day, and he befriends this octopus.
What?
And it's literally just like following him.
Yeah.
This octopus.
Fully befriends it.
What?
Yeah.
And he just like, he goes every day, doesn't he? And
Yeah.
just chills with this octopus. It's like,
He loves it, doesn't he?
that's how I want to live.
Yeah.
I couldn't watch it. Yeah, I couldn't watch it. I was like,
Too jealous.
Yeah, I was way too jealous.
Holy shit.
It's so good. I genuinely recommend.
Oh, mate.
For a calming watch.
Yeah.
It's just...
Mate. That's fucking crazy.
Like, nothing happens, doesn't it?
Nothing, no, there isn't. It's
Nothing
ju-
happens.
It's just the story of their relationship. It's just so...
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give it a watch.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
octopuses, they could be the aliens. Have you
How
seen
about
how
that?
small they can get as well?
Yeah.
What
think
octopus like
They can
that?
go through like holes, like fucking...
Fuck off.
Yeah.
They're mad, yeah.
What about jellyfish? Jellyfish were the first ones evolved, I think.
Were they?
Yeah.
Are they like, aren't they like... You can't, like, they don't need... Like, when a jellyfish dies, does it birth more jellyfish or something like that?
Does it?
I can't remember.
What? It just splits off? Yeah, wait, to be honest, like, if you think about the sea, there's a lot of weird stuff going on in the sea, isn't there?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
evolved.
Like, we're
before
going on
us.
to it. That's another tangent there,
Yeah,
not there?
the
The
sea.
fucking
Oh, mate.
squids.
Or an anglerfish with a fucking... a light.
Yeah.
It's got a light.
light in his head. There's a light in his head.
You can see where it's going.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy, man.
No,
Honest to
but
God.
they've had so many more years to evolve than us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Measly
they've
land
had...
creatures.
Yeah.
We'll have lights in our
Loads.
heads in a couple more billion years.
I hope so. That'd be cool.
A few tentacles.
Yeah.
Or we'll just end up like that woman on Total Recall. Just an extra...
With 3 boobs.
Yeah. That's the only
It'd be
thing
kinda
we've
cool. How long have we done by any chance?
We've done an hour and 15.
No, 15. Okay, so I guess, look, can I ask one last question maybe?
Go
Unless
for
you've
it,
got
yeah.
more?
Oh, we can keep rambling.
I mean, we can keep going for ages. What do you think is the way the world ends? Do you think we get sucked in a black hole? Do you think the sun blows up? Do you think we fuck it over? Or do we think we go off somewhere else?
I think, well, you know, like black holes are like seriously dangerous things, aren't they?
Asteroid as well?
I think an
Yeah.
asteroid.
An
I think
asteroid.
I think an asteroid.
I think
Big
something's going to
massive
happen.
asteroid.
I think there's too many nukes on the planet.
Oh, we kill ourselves.
I think something bad's going to happen with... I think someone's going to do something stupid. Maybe not in our lifetime, but in a lifetime.
Yeah.
That wipes out a large portion of the planet.
It does make sense.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have
Yeah.
done stuff like
Yeah.
that already.
It's inevitable, isn't it? There's too many crazy people.
There's too many Putins.
Okay, let me rephrase the question. What external factors?
Okay.
What? Okay, yeah. I think the
Asteroid.
asteroid. Yeah, I feel like that.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
do anything. Massive asteroid comes at you, and how many is there in space?
Yeah.
Well,
Hasn't one just recently missed us as well?
Yeah, they did recently.
Yeah.
Literally just fucking flew. It's mad that it just fucking flew past.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's just like, oh, fucking hell. Did you
could've
see
just
that?
all been dead.
Yeah.
Just gone.
Crazy, isn't it? Well, that's what I was looking at. I don't look up.
Yeah.
It's like, what do we have in place if this does happen?
Yeah. What's the defense system for that?
Apparently NASA does have things in place.
Yeah.
Use the nukes.
What's that film where they drop the nuke on the asteroid
Oh,
with Bruce Willis, isn't it?
Oh, of course it's...
They're all
Bruce Willis.
the best thing about that is like the people to save the day, the whole world, and it's like these American
Armageddon.
oil riggers. That's it, Armageddon.
Yeah.
It's like just American oil riggers. Like, why the fuck have they been chosen out of the whole world?
So, I think they've got stuff in place where they recognise it a long time and whatnot. They've got loads of protocols from what I saw in the videos.
Yeah,
One of the things is that, they'll just fire another fucking rocket into it or something.
knock it
Or-
off.
Yeah.
Or they'll fire they'll fire like a fridge and knock it off course.
yeah.
Tesla.
That's what they want to do. Knock it off course, though, isn't it?
Yeah, knock it off course. Send it to Mars.
You know
to the
what?
people living on Mars.
Send Erling Haaland up there.
Yeah.
Fucking deal with that, mate.
Yeah.
Headed away. Harry Maguire.
Big slab head on that.
No, that's what because if you blow it up and destroy it, it's just gonna rain down fucking fiery hell.
Pellets flying down. hitting everywhere.
The only one that survives is Jonah Hill.
No, I think Alien Invasion.
Alien.
Ooh, that's nice.
Independence Day.
I'd like that as well.
Battle of Los Angeles, have you ever seen that?
Oh,
I haven't
God.
seen that actually.
What a memory.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Wait, which one's that one?
Battle of Los Angeles.
It had the best trailer ever made.
Yeah, it did genuinely.
And then it was the shittest film.
It's a bad film. It's a bad film.
It's got the best trailer ever though.
Yeah.
Best trailer. Oh,
I'm
mate,
gonna have to watch
you
that.
Remember?
Yeah.
Oh, Callum, mate.
I know the name. I know it.
Yeah, it's about where there's these alien motherships are landing in all these major cities, and they try, and I think they come down to get the water.
Yeah.
I think that's the whole premise of the
I
film.
can't remember. It was so shit.
It's got Neo in it.
What?
Neo.
It's so shit.
Who else? I think there's a Mexican member of the Marine Corps.
Is it that guy who's in like every thing with the Mexican actor? He's like
Michael Pena.
Is it him?
It might be.
Well,
Yeah.
one of the worst things is that Independence Day where he uploads a USB, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Like, why would this alien technology evolved? Why would it have a USB port?
Shit.
Why would it support our operating system that we've created?
Mate, what the fuck?
Like, what is all that about?
Some of these movies are shit. You just remind. Do you remember one called Skyline?
That was what I was thinking when you said
That
Battle of LA, whatever.
Battle
that
of
was
Angeles.
awful.
That isn't like they're having like a hangover, haven't they?
Yeah, they have a
The whole
hangover
of
and
it.
they wake up and are like, oh, there's someone abducted everyone.
I think you just call it quits if you have a hangover and aliens come.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck this.
Fuck this.
There's loads, isn't there?
How about the one with Ben Stiller and
The Watch.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Watch?
That is one of the funniest films I've ever
Really?
seen. That
It's good, like,
honestly,
innit?
it's
You're a big Ben Stiller fan, though.
I reckon like The Watch, Starsky and Hutch,
Yeah.
Along Came Polly,
Oh, keep
Tropic
going.
Thunder.
Yeah.
What's the other ones? Meet the Fuckers,
Nice at the museum.
Night at the Museum. All of them are like elite level comedy.
Madagascar.
What's the one where like Cameron Diaz gets the cum stuck in her hair?
There's something about Mary.
That's the
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, they are just like elite top level comedy. Then
They
Yeah,
are.
he's good, isn't
it's
he?
not even Dodgeball.
Oh,
Yeah.
How fucking funny
so
is that?
good. So good.
Yeah, but the Watch is good though. When they go to Costco,
Yeah. What else?
the aliens take over the Costco.
Have you seen him in Happy Gilmore? He's the guy in the nursing home, isn't he?
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's so good in that.
I remember him pushing the wheelchair, doesn't he? Or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because all the old people are trying to get out of the nursing home, get away from him.
What's that one with Seth Rogen? Was that like, you know, and they play themselves, but like versions. It was like Seth
Oh,
Rogen.
this is the end.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is the
this
end.
is
I
the
think
end.
that was more of like
Yeah.
a world-ending one.
Yeah.
But like fucking
Jonah Hill gets possessed.
yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Channing Tatum's on a finger. At the end.
Danny McBride's got him on the neck, hasn't he?
At the end.
What about District 9 as well? Is that
That's really good film.
Hell,
That.
Yeah.
man.
I rate that high as well.
that's like aliens in it?
Yeah.
I forgot that one. Yeah.
Well,
And they're like they're not intelligent really, are they? That's like
Well, it's a play, isn't it, on like the South African,
the apartheid. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like what is it? A narrative on that.
Yeah. I like that film.
That's really good. The acting that whatever his name is.
Bloomkamp or something.
Is that it? Yeah.
mate.
That's a good performance in that film.
I used to watch it in school. Did you watch it in school at any point?
No, I remember.
What, in a lesson?
Yeah.
What?
you?
District 9?
Loads, yeah.
Oh, we had it on DVD. I probably watched it about 15 times.
On repeat.
Mate, that's a good point. It's like, what if, because we always think intelligent life form going to come down and like fucking blow us up. What if they are like ET or the District 9?
Yeah.
What if they look totally different, but they are just
Mongs.
yeah.
You could just easily take control of them.
Yeah. I didn't fuck a prawn.
Do you think we would? Do you think we would take advantage?
Oh, 100%.
of let's say they have,
100%.
let's say they're Mongs,
Yeah.
but they have the best equipment. Obviously, they have to because they've come here.
Yeah.
Do you think we'd take advantage of them like we did with ET?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Fictionally,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I think I'd hope we'd be nice and sound, but I don't. I
There'd be too many people trying to
capitalize on it.
examine and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll just go way too... I think we'll end up killing them.
But I mean, like,
Just doing all sorts
ET is
of-
a different one because it's just one. But
Yeah.
District 9 is fucking
Loads.
Wait,
Wait, what is
thousands of
ET
them.
like? That little...
He's the little one with the long neck and
Yeah, he's got that
phone
long
hole.
finger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's definitely anal
But he
probe, that
can-
kid, hasn't he? That.
Can he heal people? You can
It lights up, doesn't it, or something?
Yeah, a bit weird.
Like an anglerfish.
Yeah.
Mental.
Yeah. Oh wait, what about? Have you seen Mars Attacks?
Mars Attacks.
That's probably one of the best. It's got everybody in, like Jack Nicholson, Pierce Brosnan, Jack Black.
I want to watch this.
Look at the cast of that. It's got
Mars Attacks.
so it's like the Martians come down.
Yeah.
And they like try and it follows like everybody's got their own different like story going on. Jack Black's like this army guy, and there's like loads of different people. I think Jack Nicholson's the president. It follows like, but like the narrative is like the humans are like.
That's the Martians.
That's the Martians.
Oh yeah.
If the audience don't know, just Google it.
Yeah.
I've seen that picture so many times.
But the story of that is like the Martians come down, and humans are gonna like accept them, and you like be nice to them. But then the Martians are here to just fuck up shit, and just like absolutely.
I'll give that a watch.
I think I'd like if I was going out, if it was ending the world, I'd like an alien invasion.
Yeah.
Mm.
A big,
like a full war.
Yeah,
proper war.
All out. Like in Terminator, this is like with robots, but it does the flashbacks, and it's just like absolutely carnage, skulls everywhere.
Yeah,
that's what you want it to be like, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. God, there's so many good ones, so many bad ones.
Yeah, you should watch Battle Los Angeles if that's what you're looking for. Full battle.
That's it.
Yeah, it is bad.
No, I don't like.
Super cringe.
Oh God, it is awful.
I'm gonna watch the trailer first.
Oh yeah. Just watch the trailer.
Yeah, you just get away with the trailer. Yeah,
it's amazing. Oh mate.
God.
Well, another thing I was going to say, because you mentioned it before, but like what the black holes.
Oh yeah, mate.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're serious things, aren't they? Them.
Yeah.
Like, could we just end up getting sucked into one of them?
I'm guessing so.
I don't think.
Isn't the one in our Milky Way at the centre of our Milky Way?
Is there?
I think so.
Is that not what? Is it the centre of every?
Is that everything like goes around?
Oh, I don't know.
Because the more it sucks in, the more bigger it gets, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think
more
that's
its
a whole
pull gets.
different research.
Yeah, that's a fucking deep
that's
one.
Too much for me. That black holes, I just can't comprehend that all.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
Brain's
too much.
exhausted.
I think we can get to like the hypotheticals of what like fucking different worlds and dimensions and shit.
I think that's what it all is, isn't it?
Yeah.
When people talk about black holes, it's like just pure. You talk about all that stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wormholes.
Yeah.
Time travel. Is that when he goes in Interstellar? He goes through a black hole.
I think he does. And then he ends up in the future somehow in the future or something. And
Is that the premise?
I can't. It was very long, that film.
It was very long.
I felt like a lot of things happened in that film over a long space of time.
Like you watched a couple of films.
Yeah, a couple of space films in one.
Yeah, there's so many good ones.
Yeah, space is big.
It is
scary to some people, interesting to others.
Yeah,
I think that was good.
Yeah, I think we should be scared in a way because we don't know what's out there. It's totally natural. But that's the point. That's the whole point, isn't it? We've had this conversation here where we've had so many different questions to ask because we don't know what's out there. Yeah. Everything that you can Google, everything you read, everything you hear is all hypothetical.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So,
and then like the science of it all. Don't they say what's the one where it's like dead small? Like the quantum physics.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
And like the science of quantum physics.
Ant-Man.
Well, the science of quantum physics throws out the science of like everything else, doesn't it? Like all science is based upon the laws of Newton, isn't it? And gravity and all that.
Yeah.
But then when you go to quantum physics,
it doesn't.
All them laws don't work. Gravity doesn't. The gravity's like non-existent at that level.
What the fuck?
The laws, Newtonian laws, don't work. It's like a complete separate thing. Like what the fuck's going on there? Why is that? How is that operating at that level?
That's it. Science is just too fucked, isn't it?
It's too much.
He's too smart for me.
It is. It's exhausting. Sure. It genuinely is.
It's like too smart for me.
Feel tired.
I mean, all of these topics, we could do a whole different podcast on.
Oh, yeah.
All this, you know what I mean? I think this one was just to like get us flowing and talking about stuff. And
yeah.
I think we've definitely done that for sure.
We've covered a lot here.
Sure. Yeah. When we've got so many more ideas we can talk about, like there's definitely certain alien abductions we could talk about. There's so many different things.
I think we should do an alien abductions one soon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
An Area
100%.
51 one, something like that. Telling you, because there's loads out there.
Yeah.
And it's massive. It's so interesting.
It's tiring though.
Yeah.
Because space is too big and my head is falling off.
It's too big. It's infinite. It literally is infinite.
Oh my god.
Right, boys.
Yeah.
A good one. A really good one.
That's like, a mind-blowing one.
Yeah. I hope all the listeners have enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We don't know what we're doing next week, do we?
Actually, I do have an idea.
Yeah. Oh.
I mentioned it to Callum.
We do have an idea. Sorry. I know what we're doing.
What's the idea?
Should we keep it a secret for the viewers?
Yeah. Yeah, we should. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll keep it a secret for the listeners. Right. Let's call that one a pod.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I've enjoyed it. I'm glad. Well, I know you two have enjoyed it.
Oh yeah.
I hope all listeners enjoyed it, and we'll be back next week.
Shall we plug as well quickly?
Go on.
We got everything, all different type of platforms: iTunes, Apple, Amazon.
Too many platforms.
Just search Reverend of Chaos on Google, and you'll be able to.
Oh yeah, we're the first thing that comes up when you search us.
And if there's any small-time headphone companies or technology companies that want to give us anything, want to shout out over anything, just send us some stuff.
Yeah.
You can find all our contact details anywhere. Just let us know. We're just looking for a bit more, getting a bit serious about this, aren't we?
Oh yeah, that's it. Maybe a coat. I could do with a coat.
Yeah.
Keep myself warm. This was brought to you by Merdley Productions.